Alright guys, so before I start the video off, before you do anything, if you didn't read in the title already, there are spoilers in this, so if you have not played the second Dream Quest or have not gotten into the new system, I won't say anything, but feel free to click off the video right now for all the people that don't want to spoil anything, because this video, yeah, it does have spoilers. So, for all those people that want to click off now, do it now, or forever hold your peace. Alright, anyway, for everyone else, let's get into the video. Yo, 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 what is up, sexy felines? My name is M.C.I.K, and welcome back to another Warframe video, guys. Well, if you click on this video, there are one of three reasons as to why. Either you want to know the best weapon or Warframe to put your lens on from the principle you chose, the best place to farm focus, or the best method. Well, you are in luck today, baby, because we will be covering all three today. So sit back, relax, get some popcorn, and enjoy. Alright guys, so as for farming focus, in my opinion there are really two methods that seem to really work. One method being one where you go all out with a full squad, and the other being more of a solo type farm. Both work really well, so it's up to you and your playstyle. Alright, so we'll start with the first one. Like I said, the first one is sort of more of a where you go all out and balls to the walls, in my opinion. For this one I chose Mag. Mag is because she has an insane second ability, if you guys know, and she can destroy Corpus with one ability, basically. And that ability is really good for high-level Corpus missions, because as you guys know, the higher the level, the more XP you get. So for this particular farm, what I did was I chose Mag, and I put a lens on Mag, and that's really all you need. I put a lens on Mag, and I went to a very high interception mission on Pluto. So if you guys want a really good place to start farming for focus, that's a really good place to do it because there's tons of spawning in this mission. I think it's called Cerebus, and yeah, it has a lot of really good spawns, so you'll never run out of enemies. And if you're Mag, you can get a crap load of kills. You can do that, or you can also do defenses on Pluto. But for my opinion, the best way to rack up your is to also buy an infinity booster if you do want to start farming like crazy. Buy an infinity booster, but also the new sorties, I believe is what they're called. They give a ton of XP. So if you guys, if there's maybe a Corpus one, I would say use that to the best of your ability and take it while you can, because these Corpus sorties, they give tons of enemies and they're very, very high level, and you can still kill them with your Mag with ease. So this is going to rack up your infinity like crazy, and therefore it's going to give you a ton of focus. So that's a really good method, in my opinion, whenever I see a sortie with Corpus, survival, defense, whatever. You just get tons of infinity and tons of focus. So yeah guys, that is the first method. It's sort of my method. If you guys want to take it, you're more than welcome to use it. It just works so well for me. I usually cap off at my cap rate every mission. I usually cap off. I get 50k, maybe 25k. Every mission. It's really good, and yeah, it's pretty simple too. You just spam number 2. Alright, so as for our second method, so the second method is going to be more of a solo type, like I said. Soloing as in, you can do this by yourself, you don't have to worry about other players, or you don't have to get a big squad to do this and get tons of infinity. So there is a method going around, and I don't take full credit for this because I didn't actually come up with the idea, but there is sort of, not a glitch, but I don't even say an error. It's just something that's there, and people seem to use it, and it's really good. So, as for the second method, what I do is I go solo. I put a lens on Loki Prime, seeing how he is the master of stealth, and Ivara is really good to do it. If you guys want to use Ivara, you're more than welcome to use Ivara. I just sort of like Loki's playstyle better. You can sprint around and be faster without having to disable invisibility. So, sorry for all those Ivara fans. But yeah, so put a lens on Loki Prime, and go into, let's say, Exterminate on Cirrus. So I would say if you want a really good Exterminate, go to Vedic, and yeah, that's a really good Exterminate. Level 31s to 33s, Grenier. So what you do is when you hop into the mission, make sure you get invisible first off. Make sure you have a good invisibility build so you can stay invisible for a good long time. That's why I said Ivar is good too, because she has a permanent invisibility. So yeah, if you want to use her, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, basically you go invisible and you pass all the enemies and try to get to the very end of the mission. basically what this method is doing, it's forced spawns. You're forcing the enemies to spawn because you have a certain amount of enemies you have to kill. As you guys know, exterminates, you can't have a amount of enemies above that. So that means if you get all the way to the end very fast, the game will be forced to spawn in all the enemies that you have to kill. Therefore, it's going to start clumping up the enemies like crazy. It's going to make tons of just huge clusters of enemies. So as you guys know, if you get infinity, you get more infinity for stealth kills, and that builds up to almost 500% more infinity. So if you have that and you're continuously killing enemies with that 500% infinity boost, wow, that's going to be a ton of infinity. So yeah, it's a really good method. You just try to get as fast as you can all the way to the end of the level, into the extraction point, find those huge clusters of enemies, and just pick them off one after another. You're more than welcome to use any weapon you want. I would suggest to use one that's insta-kill, like a Dread or a Paris Prime, or even a melee. I use melee in my opinion. I think it works really well. Or you can also use a primary weapon that's not silent, and you can always put a suppress mod on there to do that. So that's what I usually do sometimes for the Latron Prime. But anyway guys, yep, those are the two methods I use to farm, and those are the Warframes and weapons I use to farm, and those are also the locations. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little how-to and tips of how to farm focus in Warframe. You guys have been asking me to do this for a long time, ever since Update 18 dropped, and I've just been procrastinating because I've been trying to make sort of a very good in-depth video on it, so that way it's not just half-assed. So I hope you guys do enjoy. Anyway, nonetheless, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe today to join the Feline Pack. That would be amazing. It would be worth your time. You would not regret it, baby. Anyway, thanks for watching once again. My name is M.C.I.K, or My Cat is Keo, and I will see all of you sexy felines in the next video. Stay sexy, have an awesome day, and peace out. Or actually, the other way, vice versa. But yeah, and one more thing I want to show you is with the Glaive Prime. Check this out. This I just adore. Look at this. Oh man. And then it comes back to you, of course.